Hello, people of the internet. This is Dave Phillips with MDW K9 TV. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something that I would like to continue to do. We are going to do daily dog news. If you would like to fast forward into the actual challenge of the day, the 21-day challenge that I have with my dog Rocky, this is going to be day one. You can fast forward to 5 minutes in the video, and you should be able to see everything that we did today. The first video I want to talk about with you is the Bulletproof Pitbull's new video. You should check it out if you want to see a little bit of bite work. The dog needs a little bit more work, either that or it has not been working enough recently. It needs a little bit more practice. It's lacking in some skill, but he looks very, very good. So check it out here. Here. Check it out here. Here. The next video, if you want to check it out, for you clicker trainers and you positive reinforcement nutheads, it is Pam's Dog Academy. If you want to learn how to teach your dog to come using her ping pong recall, check out the video here. The next video, if you want to check it out, you are a clicker fan using clickers for the markers instead of your voice or instead of anything else. If you like using that little thing that goes on your pinky finger or whatever and goes click, check out the Four Leg Scholars LLC's video. She is spending some time teaching this dog not to jump up while this little child's running around playing with his Nerf guns, just being a kid. So she's trying to help establish how you can do this using a positive reinforcement method with a clicker with the child. Although the child is a little bit bratty and he's not really listening, he's not giving the treat, he's just throwing the treat at the dog. It's not necessarily the trainer. You could also hear the frustration in her voice, and I personally don't blame her. Another video that you should check out if you enjoy or if you like using or want to know more about using e-collars is Upstate K9 Academy. Upstate K9 Academy describes the use of e-collars in a very blatant terms, and he does not condone the use of excessive shocking. If you like these tools and you want to learn how to use them, Upstate Academy is the place you should be going and learning from. Check out the video here. And the last video of the day, if you want to check him out, is Alan Ross's dog training. He is more of an old school type of trainer, more of a balanced old school type of trainer. He does use treats, but when the dog is not sitting, he is putting pressure on the leash and forcing that butt to the ground. So if you're more into that type of dog training, go and check out Alan Ross's dog training. He has the videos for you. And on lighter news, if you want something funny to check out, go check out Danny Likes Pizza. He has this funny video of hilarious dogs behind Beware of Dog signs. So go check out Danny Likes Pizza. Okay, and guess what? It's time for Dumb Facts. Dumb facts. Dumb facts. Dumb facts. Today's dumb fact is going to be on choke chains. I want to give you the pros and the cons. Although I did look briefly on Google and I didn't find too many pros, but I did find and stumble across one pro. But I want to go on more of a unbiased fact first. It says, choke chains should be used on dogs at least 6 months and older. Dogs younger than 6 months can suffer soft tissue damage from a choke chain. Before starting use of a choke chain on any dog, get your veterinarian's approval first to ensure your dog's growth stage is ready and safe for a choke chain. Where I got that information from is diaryofadogtrainer.wordpress.com. There will be a link in the description, as well as you can click this and just go right there. Bam. But like I said, this trainer, if you look through the rest of the information, is kind of biased and leaning more towards not using choke chains. I'm right there with you, pal. I'm right there with you. But I am trying to do a show that's unbiased. So I also found another article about a pro piece of tidbit of information using choke chains. It says, when used properly, chain collars provide a way to safely and securely direct your dog's attentions towards you and move him into a proper heel position. They also provide the ability to quickly initiate a squeezing sensation on the neck, which is an effective correction technique. That is brought to you from www.canineofmine.com/best prong choke collars for dogs. This works through leverage and body mechanics when used properly. They sit right up at the base of the dog's skull, which naturally draws their attention to you. When you apply slight pressure, the quick jerk employed in the correction tightens the chain for a split second, before returning it to a loose state. Beating! Dave's personal opinion. Yes, that does work with a choke chain, but you can also do that with a flat nylon collar, a leather collar. Hell, you could do it with anything attached to a leash, really, if you know what you're doing. So I am a little biased on this fact. You don't need it. Doesn't necessarily make your job any easier. But that was a person who is okay using choke chains and wants to use them. Woohoo! Okay, on to the daily challenge. Day number 1. But before we begin the challenge, I actually forgot to show you guys something yesterday. One of the things I wanted to do with Rocky was get her to jump over the park bench. And I forgot to show you where she was with jumping over the park bench. I worked on it tonight, but during the day, I just showed you what she did. And she didn't do anything. Okay, what we have here is a stake. I'm going to stake her into the ground, or I'm going to stake this into the ground. I'm going to hook her up. Right. I'm going to put the treats on top of this to mark where she needs to go, and so she can clearly see it and start understanding what she needs to do. We have 21 days to remove this, and to remove the treats. I had to bring a few tools with me today to help with the process of the send out. I brought a plastic container to put the treats on so she could visually see what I want her to do, so she could start making that association, as well as a tie out where I could put her on the tie out and make sure she's not going to run to the treats as I set them down until I give the command. So what I did is I tied her out on the tie out and I put the treats down, I unhooked it and said, go. And that is the cue for her to run down the field. And I also did something else that I'm going to work on, but it's not really for the challenge, is downing at the end of the send out. Maybe we could do it in 21 days, maybe we can't. We'll see. So today what we worked on was the send-outs, weaving in and out of the stumps, and practicing sitting on command as well as sit stays. Now, before we get into this, I have to say, I have never worked with her doing a sit stay. And as you will see in the video, she does a remarkable job. She actually sits and stays as I walk off. I'm assuming her mind is incorporating the down stay and the fact that I don't say stay, I just say the command. When it's time to get up from that, I give the release word. So it's not a sit, stay, not a down, stay. It's a sit. You're not moving until I give the release word. It's a down, and you're not moving. Thank you for watching my video, and like always, if you enjoyed it and you want to see more of this 21-day challenge, please like and subscribe. And if you want to, comment. It's always open. Alright, until next time, people, you guys have fun, and remember, if you ain't having fun, you ain't doing it right. Bye!